I got this big ass bag of FBM. Let me go and show you how my Monday shipment happens, how I make essentially $1,000 worth of profit. I'm gonna show you everything to be done with FBM. Let's get right into the video. All right, guys, so as you can see here, having a printer like this really helps because we're able to go ahead and print massive volume in a quick time frame. And if you have yourself just a normal printer, you know, like those 8x11 printers, it's not that it's not gonna work, it's gonna work, but it's gonna take a lot of time for the packing process. And I'm gonna show you exactly how that is in just a few seconds. But the application of the label being a quick thermal label that's sticky is so much easier than having to print an 8x11 and then manually tape everything onto each label. So, all right, guys, as you can see, I have my pile of FBM labels. I also have a small and bigger poly mailer here to put my products in. But before I want to put my products in, I generally want to apply the label to every single packet first. And the only easy way to do that I found through experience is to go through these and to really separate them per product. Like that, it's just really easy to apply the label onto the shipping bag and then put the products inside and have a smooth process like that. So if you guys appreciate this type of content, please leave a like, a comment, and join my free school community. It's gonna be pinned in the comments. This video was actually inspired by the people in my community. Shout out to you guys. If you guys want to see FBM content, here it is. So we're gonna go ahead and take all these labels, separate them. I'll show you kind of how it looks like, what's concentrated into what product, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply the labels, pack the products, and we're off the stallion together to go do a little vlog style. So as you can see here, I separated everything into batches. Like this is my main winning product. Every one of these labels gives me around $40 of profit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these of $40 of profit. Some of these are around 20, some of them are a little bit smaller, but you can see we have a couple of different SKUs here. And what makes this easier is because, example, this is gonna fit into the big poly mailer, and some of the other ones is gonna fit into the smaller one. So it really helps me organize. Right now I'm gonna go get my winning product, right? I'm gonna put these on the big one, I'm gonna pack them, and then I'll be done with that. I can move on to the next label. And once that's all done, we're pretty much ready to go out into the Bronco and head down to Stallion to drop these off. All right, guys, last pack's done. Let's bring this to the Bronco. Let's get ourselves to Stallion vlog style, have a little story time in the car, and I'll show you how it is to drop off a package like this at Stallion, how it looks like, all right? So let's go do it. All right, guys, let's go to Stallion. Little problem, I want to do a little story time in my car, but I don't have a stand to record myself. So I'll see what I can do. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about FBM and how every year it gets easier, because every FBM season is usually during Q4 and seasonality plays a big role. So a lot of the products that I sell during Q4, during December, I'm not selling during Q1 to Q3. That means the competition is not that fierce because you have to only know about this product during the seasonality time. And 2 years ago, I started selling FBM and everybody was talking about United States FBM. Nobody talked about Canadian FBM. So I had to do a lot of my own learning, and what I didn't know is that was gonna be my biggest advantage. Today, nobody talks about it. Nobody knows how to get good FBM pricing. Nobody knows how to find good Canadian FBM products. So I have the Canadian advantage, and so are you guys gonna have once you find this video. Because Stallion Express giving around $7 shipping is something that is unheard of in Canada. Usually our shipping rates we're close to $15 to $20 per shipment, essentially taking away all our profit. But because we're using Stallion, because we're using services like Intelcom, we have access to extremely cheap shipping rates. And the beautiful part about everything is every year you're able to source these same products and come back into stock and do it with more experience. This Q4, I'm about to profit over $10,000 on one brand, and this one brand I sold 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, I was aware of this brand that was selling very well during Q4. And last year, to be completely transparent with you guys, I didn't really go that hard in FBM. And I regret it because this year is the first year that I go super hard into FBM since my second year with Amazon. In my second year of Amazon, it's not that I wasn't a good seller. I was a good seller, but I didn't have the fundamentals like I do today. I didn't understand sales volume like I do today. And because of that, today, well, I'm able to turn that $1,000 profit month 2 years ago with this one brand to $10,000 2 years later just because I'm aware of it. I didn't do anything special. So start of November, when I started this process, I just needed to select that brand. I listed as many as possible, and with the volume of beginning of November, I was able to adjust my purchasing decisions for December and kind of forecast volume. And that's just one brand. What happens if you add 2-3 more brands to your FBM process? You start understanding that a lot goes with experience. If you're watching this video and you're a new Amazon seller, certainly watching this December 1st, I don't expect you to do crazy numbers with Q4. But that being said, December 1st is a perfect time to start FBMing because FBA is a little bit late. I don't stop recommending to send an inventory to FBA because or else you're gonna have no inventory when it comes to January. But when it comes to FBM, well, a lot of people are gonna sell out of FBA right now. And since they're selling out of FBA, that means there's nobody to ship the stock to the customer. That means you can hop on the listing as an FBM seller, be in stock today and deliver to the customer as quick as possible as long as your shipping settings are right. It's through tactics like that, using Stallion to get extremely cheap pricing for shipping, that you're able to uncover products with 30-40% ROI. And if you made it this far in this video, I'm gonna drop a little tip here that is game changer. When you're using Keep a Product Finder, certainly with FBM, take advantage of listings that are dormant. And what I mean by dormant is that there's no sellers on it right now. And all you need to do is go into your new offer count and put 0 maximum. So that means there is no seller at the moment, and then just put in your brand name. And doing that, you can potentially already have one product that you're selling, and that same product might have multiple listings on Amazon. And all because you listed it FBM and have extremely quick shipping, well, now you're able to get to the customer and they're gonna buy it. And when it comes to making money with FBM, certainly with Stallion, it really depends how close it is to you. For me, it's around a 30-minute drive. So it's a 1 hour part of my day that is the driving part. But every time I go there, it makes just so much more sense because the average shipping cost is gonna be, like I said, $7-ish. And if I'm gonna use UPS, Canada Post, or any other service, the shipping cost can vary depending on where the person is. But it can be from $12 all the way to $22. So if I have at least 10 shipments and I'm saving $5 on a shipment, that's $50 just for the ride all the way down, 30 minutes to go, 30 minutes to come back. And that's only for 10 shipments. Days like today where I got 50 plus, well, I'm saving a heck ton of money. And this trip that I'm making is a few $100s back into my pocket. Compared to having UPS or Canada Post come and pick it up at my house. But since the competition is so low with FBM, like I said, you're able to list prices sometimes for triple what you're able to buy it for cost of goods sold. And then add on top of that all the Black Friday deals that we're able to get and list right away compared to FBA people. Because yeah, they're gonna get the same price as us, but they gotta send it to FBA, it's gotta check in the warehouse, then it's gotta transfer from warehouse to warehouse, whereas we're available right now with Black Friday pricing. So we're essentially able to just beat out everybody. You got Stallion, you got Chit Chats, and if you don't have those two options, you can still do FBM using $10, $11 as your average shipping cost, and you just need to adapt and find good products for it. Using Keep a Product Finder, using that little tip that I gave you with going after listings with zero sellers gives you the total control of pricing, and then you're able to determine if there's demand for it. If you don't get any sales after a few days, you know that it's probably not going to be worth it. But sometimes you list a brand new dormant listing and you already start getting sales same day, even in Canada, certainly during this Q4 volume. All right, guys, before we go into Stallion, I just want to let you know, I'm looking for 3 people to work with. I want to change their Amazon storefront completely, explode their sales, kind of have like a mastermind. So if you're interested in working with me, go check in the comments, the pinned comment, the offer will be there. If not, the link in the description, all right? So let's go into Stallion. Anyways, man, luck, my friend. Thank you. No problem, buddy. See ya. Yes, sir. That's pretty much it. Done for the day. And